Zack, can you maybe take us through the process of what the last few days have looked like for you mentally and physically and gearing up, coming back to the lineup?
Yeah, the road trip seems to be extra long. Obviously, you want to be playing, especially on the road. You have a lot of downtime, but it was a little fluke of a play. Healthy now, excited to get back. Obviously, we're playing a good Winnipeg team, but I'm looking forward to getting back there, playing my game, and helping this team win hockey games.
You've been very vocal about the fans coming back, how much a player like yourself feeds off those energies. You're coming into a hostile environment. It's not an easy place to play. So what does Zack Kassian need to do tonight?
Well, as a team, we just need to play the right way. I think even on this road trip, there's been games where we're outscoring our opponent, but we're also giving up a lot of grade A chances, and I think we have to clean up that, especially with their high-power offense. And they're a good checking team as well, so we need to make sure we're good in all three zones. But personally, I just need to get in on the forecheck, be moving my feet, be physical, be good around the net. I think Clowder and Fogues have been playing well together, and I think I can come in and help in and give it a little spark.
A couple of your teammates in the past few days have talked about the team not necessarily giving a full 60, yet your team is still producing results, 11-3 on the season. What does that say about the ceiling of this club?
Yeah, it says a lot. I don't think it's a recipe for success through an 82-game season, but hey, it's the first couple months. We like where we're at with our record, but you're always tweaking stuff as the season goes on. You're always working on things. No team is playoff ready the first 10 games. You know, there's things you have to work on. Some teams it's offense, some teams it's defense, some teams it's some more system stuff. For us, we're scoring goals at will, it seems like right now, but if we can tighten up all three zones, like I said, we're just going to make it that much harder on teams to get out with 2 points playing against us.
Zach, can you explain what happened with your injury? Was it just the first shift there in Detroit, kind of in the corner? Something kind of went awry there?
No, it happened in my last shift. I just went to hit a guy. My leg got stuck in the ice, and two players kind of just got stuck and just tweaked my groin. Fluke, like I said, a fluke play. Happy it wasn't anything too serious, but like I said, stuff like that happens. It's kind of disappointed, obviously. Obviously, with last year being injured quite a bit, but hey, I'm back. Didn't miss too much time. Seemed like a lot longer than it was, but I'm excited to get back and play.
Was that a case where just want to make sure it's completely healed, everything's fine, just so you don't?
Yeah, well, we look at our schedule. Speaking with our trainers, we play every other day for a while here, so it's a marathon, not a sprint, and there's certain injuries you can play through, but the groin you use it quite a bit out there while you're skating, so it's one of those things. Those are muscles that need to be fully healed to be playing at your best.
Can you explain how you feel your team, the Oilers, are different from the one that ended the season against this Jets team a few months ago?
Well, I think we've learned a lot from that series against the Jets. I think, obviously, when you replace certain guys with, how many guys did we bring in? Five new guys or 4 new guys? That right there, you bring in their abilities to play, you bring in their different mannerisms on the ice, you bring in their different personalities. That right away helps your team grow. I feel like we got a lot better through those players, and collectively the guys that have been here for a while, we're just growing. And I think obviously our power play has been good for a number of years now. Our PK has been good. Just collectively as a 5-man unit, we're not having issues scoring goals, but there's still little areas where we'd like to clean up, and I think we can do that against the Jets tonight. We'll be successful.
Your record is obviously elite at 11-3, but Tyson, I think you also kind of alluded to it that maybe you guys haven't quite put your best games together, so to speak. What do you think is either missing, or is it just a case of a lot of new guys and trying to kind of iron out some kinks in the early part of the season?
You could say that. I think it's just a little more attention to detail. I think it's crazy. You have the record, you think everything's perfect, right? But we're not complaining about the record. It's hard to get wins in this league. There's no teams that are just handing you 2 points, so we're finding ways to win, so you have to be happy with that. But ultimately, like I said earlier, there's things you have to work on and progressively get better at throughout the year to be where you want to be when the big games come. And I think that's more important right now. Our record speaks volumes of how we're able to win games, but I think we can make it a lot harder on teams to score goals, create chances, and I think that's where we're going to find a lot of our success, especially down the road.